Three straight defeats in a row for Liam Rosinia against Mikel Arteta and Arsenal. This is a bad record. I don't think any Chelsea coach have this record, have this bad record against Arsenal in our recent history. I don't think so. I don't really. I might be wrong, but I can't recall in our recent history. No. Three defeats in a row against Arsenal. This was a boring game. Right from the beginning of the game, I felt like we are not really going to do anything in that game. Liam Rosinia, I think a lot of people they might be saying, Sanchez that, Sanchez this. I have said it in countless of my videos. Liam Rosinia, please stop telling Sanchez to play short passes. He is not good with his feet. He cannot do that. Once Sanchez starts playing short passes, he's no longer focused in the game. He loses concentration. Why was the reason why all of a sudden Sanchez became good for Chelsea? Because when Enzo Maresca was there, Enzo Maresca stopped him from playing short passes. He started going long. All of a sudden, he started having focus. He started, making good saves. To all the corner kicks that Arsenal played today, he didn't claim anyone. He was not focused. You could see this clearly in the second goal. A lot of you might be blaming Sanchez. Yes, deservedly so. But I have said this countless times. Without number, what Liam Rosinia was looking for, he got it. He got it from Sanchez. Don't tell Sanchez to play short passes. Once he starts playing short passes, he loses concentration. He's no longer focused in the game. Sanchez was good in the air, claiming crosses. He can only do that when he is focused on the game. But he was not focused throughout the 90 minutes. Why? In fact, I think there was a start that I saw in his first half. He was one of the players that had the highest touches. How can Sanchez be having most touches? What do you expect? You were playing for chaos immediately from the first half. When I saw that, I said there is no way that Chelsea they are not serious. There is no way Chelsea they are going to win this game or even get a result out of this game. Immediately I saw Sanchez passing short passes from the back. I knew that it was going to end in horror. And so he did. If you tell Sanchez to play short passes, you're expecting disaster. He will not be focused. I've said this countless times. Liam Rosinia should continue with that, and he will continue to get bad results. Continue with that with Sanchez, he will continue to get bad results. Am I even talking about our lack of effort in the front going forward? We're completely, I don't know. Arsenal, they cancel those out. Yes, the funniest thing is that, Arsenal, they can, play their game. They might be boring in their game. They won't really do anything, but, they were going to get corners. They were going to score corners. So they were relying on that, their balls, even though they are not playing well. So Mikel Arteta, he didn't really mind Arsenal not playing well because they have a weapon, which is the corner kick. Chelsea even trying to play out for the back, we could not do that because of why we were involving Sanchez heavily to help us to play out from the back. Why not just allow this goalkeeper to play long so that he will concentrate on his game? Why not? Liam Rosinia set up Chelsea to fail, and which we did. This was a bad result. I was hoping that maybe Chelsea, at least a draw would have been enough. A draw. At least they will be just 3 points ahead of Manchester City. Because Man City have the next game against them. A draw would have been enough to upset this Arsenal team from winning the Premier League. But look at it. Liam Rosinia set up Chelsea to fail from the onset of the game. That is how I just read this game. I'm so annoyed. I think the only takeaway that I can take, or the only positive that I can take away from this game is just that. And Lavia, he came on. I just pray that, maybe let them be giving him 10 minutes or 5 minutes. Let's see, how he will build from that. That is just that. Reece James is a world-class player, no doubt about that. I think he was the brightest, the best Chelsea player on the pitch. Pedro Neto. He was awful from the first half till when he got the red card. I don't know why Liam Rosinia kept him. Well, I know the reason why he kept him. Because we don't have quality on the bench. Nobody's on the bench. We don't have anybody in the bench to come on. Is it Garnacho or who? Who do you have? This is what we are talking about. And some Chelsea fans are rating these players as good players. Pedro Neto was on the pitch because he was the best winger that was on the pitch. The remaining Garnacho and the rest, they are trash. Let's just call a spade a spade. That's just the truth. And it cost us this 3 points. The next game will be against Aston Villa. Away at Aston Villa. Let's fold our hand. I think Chelsea going to the Champions League will depend on Aston Villa. That is just what I would say. If Aston Villa, if they decide to, buckle up and do what they are supposed to do, they'll go to the Champions League. I don't see Chelsea going to the Champions League. It's all depend on Aston Villa if Chelsea will go to Champions League or not. And that's a bad omen for us. Against PSG, just forget about it. Enzo Maresca is no longer our coach, so we can't play against big team. That's just my own take.